Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep. So I figured out what was up with Grotto asking us to come see him, talking about job mastery, and then having no new options for us. It was actually a small bug. He wasn't supposed to be saying that line yet. There's a feature in beta that allows you to commit even more job points to training via Grotto to get extra bonuses after you've mastered your current job. So I jumped us over to the beta branch, and we're going to try that feature out today. People wanted to see New Game Plus mode. People wanted us to keep playing the Hunter. So we're going to do that, and we're going to try out these job trials that have been added. So I think the way this works is I hit New Game on this file. Yeah, I would like to be given a New Game Plus save. Yes, continue this character. More rare treasure, more difficult enemies, all kinds of cool stuff. I honestly I do not know what we're going to find here. I have been told that the monsters are a lot better in New Game Plus, which is to say that we probably want to clear some space out in our corral and pick up some new guys. In your first playthrough, you opened 8 Pandora's chests. You may choose to bring this number into your New Game Plus playthrough or reset it. By bringing the number with you, the game will be even harder, but perhaps you are ready for the challenge. Can we reset the chest count? I think that maybe is the better play. I'm a little nervous we're going to just get blown right the heck up. I do not know what we are going to face. Let's reset the chest count. Maybe this is cowardly, but... okay. That was a weird noise, but we have done it. So did we... yeah, we still have our banked job points and stuff. Let's talk to the man here. He does not offer... huh. I'm definitely on the beta branch. Maybe I gotta make a little bit of progress in the dungeon before it opens up. Let's get some rumors. Tell me what's up. Defeat Bloodtooth the Mold-Infested Vermin for 205. That's a considerable amount of job points for the first level. I'll take it. Defeat 3 electric jellies using the power of water. I don't have a water weapon right now. We'll try to figure this out. I do have the frost arrow thing, right? Ice missile. There's a fire jelly in Jelly Grotto. Do not change your gear until this is complete. Okay, I can do that too. So we still have all of our money and stuff, right? Yeah, still have all of our money, still have all of our gear. Okay. Get some basic food here, and we might want to free up a slot or two. I also definitely want to get my rock bot out. Oh, the beauty numbers, or the beauty values actually have numbers next to them now. I honestly have no idea what beauty does, so it's not like super useful to me, but let's do this before I forget. And if I wanted to free up a slot or two, honestly, we have some pretty low level guys here. Why don't we get rid of... the Alchemist is the lowest level pet, but also he has some cool abilities. It might be worth... wow, his beauty is super ugly. Was that always the case? I feel like I would have noticed. I think we can release you. And... I guess there's no point in opening up more than one slot, right? Because we have to come back here to put a new pet in the slot anyway, so... alright, I'm feeling strong-ish. You know, we did just beat the game with this build. We'll probably be alright. Okay, I just needed to re-enter the camp. Well, let's go and see if we can indeed get into this system. Still no. Alright, I don't know what we have to do to open this up. You have to have learned all of the abilities from your class, which we have done. I don't know, let's make a little dungeon progress and we'll see. So Cedar Cavern's 1F, it's reading as... okay, the floor level is reading as trivial, but the monsters are average. So this is... ooh, wow, I hit him a little bit harder than I was intending to. This is where we're supposed to be, it's just... Kind of wish that updated. So it's moss jellies that I'm trying to defeat with water damage, is that right? Electric jellies. Okay. Well, there's a champion somewhere. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I was gonna say, there's a champion somewhere that's shooting lightning all over the place. You know, I gotta say, once you're built up to the point that we're built up, those no changing your gear quests really are not much of a... not too much of an additional constraint, given that we are fairly unlikely to change our gear at this point anyway. I guess we might find cool new stuff here in New Game Plus. Alright, so we found Jelly Grotto. We know all about this little quest. And all we have to do here is just defeat... yeah, okay, just defeat a fire jelly. Ow! I only got to hit him once. I was really hoping that I would get a second shot there, so that I could use the right thing. So yeah, some of these enemies are hitting fairly hard. May as well run this because we're soft capping our flask already. I had to say I was disappointed is maybe not the right word. But I was a little not blown away by how difficult the end of the game wasn't. I felt like the floors shortly before the end were much more difficult than the final couple of battles. Man, is there really only going to be one electric jelly in this whole place? Okay. That's an electric jelly. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that if I shoot it right now, I will not kill it. But I might soften it up enough for my pets to kill it. Okay, this thing needs to get out of my way. Actually taking quite a bit of damage here. Alright, 205 JP. And that's probably low enough. Alright, that's one. Alright, 34 gold. We're rich! We're finally doing it, guys. Oh, I should talk to him, because he, yeah, he gives us some terrible seeds that I can at least sell, you know? That's something. So this does still feel quite a bit easier than the end of the game, but I'm wondering if that's largely because of the fact that I reset our chests. I mean, that said, these basic enemies are still hitting me for a lot, and also our wolf is dying, like, constantly, so... Oh, the energy power-up died right as soon as I needed it. The moment it would have been useful to me. Alright, so we could... now that we have a lot more development to do, we could try to get onto that Lakes gem plan again. Try to find a water bow and build the water damage set. Help! It's some random guy. I'm terrified of every champion now. Ooh, what's that? Tower shield. I think that's a type of, just a whole type of item I've never seen before. Now, unfortunately, we will never level up again still. So, we aren't going to have many cheap heals available. But I think we should get a fair amount of of gold as we continue traveling up here. Hopefully we'll be able to afford healing when we need it. I think I still have some tents and stuff too. Huh. Alright, empty. I'll take the flask, obviously. We went through a lot of our good healing items very quickly at the end of the game. So let's try to make sure that we have some decent instant heals in case I get into a situation, which is looking like is maybe going to be relatively common. Oh, this is nice, this new notation. I don't know how much benefit I'm actually going to get from it, but it is nice to have it spelled out so easily, so plainly. Oh man, Quailkins, I am already... Look at how much damage that thing was doing. I am already done with these things. Terrible. Oh hey, I have a butler spell. Okay, hold on. Let's move out to a place where I can actually use the butler spell. Alright, meat kebabs, that's pretty handy. I'm assuming that we will see, I'm just gonna eat something big. We're a lot of health short. I'm assuming that we'll be seeing items with, like, higher base power and stuff, so that it is possible for us to find new items that are actually better than our old ones. When we go back to town, we'll have our first look at the, new items and stuff. Okay. Lots of free food. Man, I have never been so happy to see a bunch of low-level healing items. I guess we're probably not going to go back to town nearly as much anymore, right? There's much less incentive to do so. Are those the real stairs? Okay. I don't know, we should probably go back to town every time time advances, I guess, so that we can try to make sure we're seeing all of the good items that appear at the shops. I'm a little bit concerned. The slime wants to be awfully next to me. The maximum amount of next to me. Alright. Can we get this thing to not shoot at me? There we go. Yeah, we definitely don't want to just stand and trade shots with the Quailkin anymore. They just do too much damage. I'll tell you what, if we find the spiny maze, I am skipping it. At last, Duke Dirtbeak's defeat in my clever hands is nigh. He considers me a boon companion, and has invited me on his most profitable raids. Tonight he has asked me to accompany him to our headquarters and fight at his side, against some new interloper who has been causing great trouble for him. Apparently, he has a magnificent new weapon gifted to him by the Boss Lady that he will use during the attack. In the chaos of the conflict, I will avail myself of this weapon to put down the Duke, this interloper, and anyone else who stands in my way. Hey! Same team, guy. Kind of. I'm a little nervous about attacking him again. We might be able to get him from 38%. Yeah, okay. One more of those. Alright, so we... Yeah, so we basically explored the whole place. Okay, lots of enemies incoming. Lots of big enemies incoming. This seems like a fine time to turn on some stuff. Activate Aerostorm. Physical immune. Okay, well, why don't we switch to the Fireball then? Physical immune is annoying. That's not something I was hoping to see. Did some good work on some of the others. Also, I got hit very hard there. The monstrous Grotto flyer. Yeah, just shooting me for 350 casually. I gotta be a lot more careful. Enemies are really, really hitting hard now. Now let's eat something. We gotta eat something pretty powerful, though. Okay, I do still have some... yeah, some of this stuff. I'm like really nervous that I'm gonna die. Right, we can switch back to this now. Yeah, you're Shadow Lightning immune. This is fine. We are probably going to want to top out all of our equipment with Orbs of Reverie, like really maximize ourselves, because we're already having trouble, and I have to imagine the game's going to get more difficult. We should probably go back to town, actually. Hold on. Let's finish this guy off, and then we'll go back to town. Ow, he pulled me into the shadow. What a jerk. He is not falling for the Shadow Clone. Alright, well, that didn't turn out to be nearly as dangerous as I was afraid of. Pets are having a little bit of trouble maintaining focus, though. Guys, over here, don't go looking for fights. Let them come to us. Don't worry, it will happen. I'm hoping that... I shouldn't have moved forward there. I'm hoping that we can find one more jelly before heading back, just so that we can have our quest log emptied. Nope. No spiny maze. Absolutely not. And I'm really glad those Grotto flyers don't get to fire every turn, because they do kind of a terrifying amount of damage. Shadowstalk, trying to buy some time here. I'm not used to fungal toads being real monsters. Every time I see one of those things, I think, oh, it's somebody's doing summoning. Honestly, I don't know that we'll open any Pandora's chests. The thing is, we don't really need the benefit anymore, right? We don't actually get anything out of it, so... Alright, just in case any more show up. I didn't realize electric jellies were so rare. I thought this was a quest we were going to burn through just like really quickly. But I really hope that the confusion effect that some of these enemies are managing to apply doesn't actually cause my pets to attack me. That could be a burst of damage that I am not ready for. Speaking of burst damage, let's keep our health higher. Nope, didn't fall for it. Yeah, wow, the thing shot me like 3 times, and I'm actually below half health. I'm very wounded. There's a little area in the top left that we could go pick up here. By the way, I really do think that... I mean, the game is obviously easier if you're a ranged character than it is if you're melee. But I really do think that, in particular, a lot of the credit for our survival and indeed thriving goes to the fact that we have a couple of good move and also attack abilities. before we go up any more floors, let's actually go back to town. Alright, we can fight one more boss, but you guys gotta calm down. He's physical immune. He's actually still taking a pretty good amount of damage here. Yeah, we're gonna be using Shadow Stalk a lot. Alright, let's get out of here. Ooh. So I have to find a frenzied cave stalker on the next floor up. I'll get a purple. I just have to not take a ton of damage before killing him. And there is no universe in which I am going into the spiny maze. Just not happening. Okay. Still nothing. You know what? I might pause for a moment here and go look up what the requirements are for the job emblems, because I really do want to check that system out. Alright, let's look at this stuff we've been picking up. This does not look like an unusually powerful weapon. I guess we didn't get this from a monster. This was one of the rumor rewards. Sheriff's Belt of Concentration. I do love 20 Discipline. But honestly, we have so many things like that now that I'm not even going to bank it. Iron Claymore of Stealth? No, these don't look any better than the stuff we have been seeing through the entire last game. That's a shame. Alright, I definitely don't need to hold on to a ton of seeds. These are blue quality. I'm still totally fine with selling them. We do not need this many. So we have these dungeon maps. I wonder if using the dungeon map on the next floor will indicate to me where the quest monsters might be. That would be an awfully useful thing to do. Okay, we sold two items. Wait, did it not sell all those leaves? Oh, you know what? What it means is it sold two types of items, right? It sold two aquamarine leaf as one item, and then the garnet leaf as another item. It's just a reporting issue, probably. Alright, I don't think we have anything else to do. We are going to go back into the dungeon. Yeah, there we go. Step up to the next floor. Getting this weird bug again. And then I'm going to use a dungeon map. Okay, Shiv the Crabbid is not the one that we needed to kill without having taken very much damage. Let's go ahead and use a dungeon map because I'm curious. So we're here. Okay, so champion enemies are different on the map than other enemies. Alright, we know roughly what direction to go in at least. He's a plague bearer. Okay. We did that thing. Now we need to locate this other boss monster, this other champion. So they're down here. We're going to have to move past a couple enemies to get to them, but we just need to go down and to the right until we see the thing we're looking for. Okay. I'm going to do my best to keep moving without getting... Oh, well, I intended to go around this way. This will work just fine, though. Be careful not to take any damage we don't have to take. Like all that damage. All that damage right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. how are we doing on this? Okay, we're only about a third of the way to the threshold. Nice of my pet to finally show up. He had a lot of monsters to fight, you know? Now, this could be him down here. It's not. Oh, he has Harrier Shot, so he's just going to do a ton of damage. Pretty much no matter what we do, he's just going to do random damage to us. Yep, he's going to potentially ruin everything. We might get lucky with Shadowstalk. Let's distract him enough. Okay, dealt with. So, up here. Yep, Frenzied Cave Stalker. That's our man. Give him some time to close in on us. And get him in range of the good bow before we start firing. Okay. Tycho's Thunder, or Tico maybe? I don't know. What do we got here? A Legendary Staff, Lightning Staff. Chance to call Lightning Bolt with each attack. Chance to reflect magical projectiles. Wow, that seems extremely good. Well, we're going to be able to build up a bunch of really cool items for our next character, who maybe will be able to survive this. I'm not sure how this works. I assume that the slot will revert back to not being in New Game Plus mode for our next character, because you certainly couldn't take a new character through this. You know, I guess it's worth noting. I'm kind of playing this like it's normal Tangledeep, but at this point, we're not really getting a lot of benefit from fighting random monsters, right? We don't need XP and we don't need JP, really. So maybe we should just be going up as fast as we can? Yeah, that probably is correct. This is actually kind of awkward, all this mud here. Or all this lava, rather. Like, it's worth trying to explore and find side areas, and obviously we need to keep our fountain charges up. But it's probably not worth being totally exhaustive all the time. And we're definitely stealing all the carrots. You know, I'm going to chalk this up to illiteracy. I can't read the sign. How was I supposed to know? Every time this song plays, I kind of want to go play Final Fantasy VI. Man, I wonder if I would even like that game anymore. I was certainly into it when I was young, but I don't totally love the mechanics of JRPGs anymore. It's possible that if I played that game today for the first time, I would think that it was really, really bad. Alright, protection scrolls do seem good. I gotta use my poker cards, man. I'm so spacey about the wild cards, but having a good hand is so valuable. I really do need to keep shuffling cycling these out whenever I don't have a good one. Alright, in a second here, when we find our way up to the next floor, we're going to go back to town. Some time passed, and I want to check the shops. And then we're going to take a moment and figure out what is going on with this job system. Hey guys, you want to maybe help me out here a little bit? Okay, well, they flew near that acid and died. Which is kind of strange, I guess. Maybe it's like it's very bubbly, it's splashed up on him. Did I find the stairs up already? No, that's the carrot patch. It's up and to the left, I guess. Just a lot of like very small, weirdly shaped lava pools. Eight. Yeah, those things are far, far more dangerous and also simultaneously annoying than they used to be. Well, we got a pair. That's a hand that's good enough that it might be worth holding on to for something actually dangerous. Oh, maybe down here? Because that's the carrot patch, right? Yeah. Well, that's certainly not a way forward. Was I supposed to go up through the carrot patch? Hold on a second. Oh, over here. Over here is where we're supposed to go. Okay. Yep, there we are. Okay. Before we step into the bandit hideout, take a moment. It feels like this could actually be really dangerous. I remember Duke Dirtbeak being actually very tough to fight at first, back when I was still sort of learning the game. I guess throwables are good. So I don't know how close we are to being full here, but I definitely would like to bank our purples at least. Huh, only 1,700 gold, really? Okay. We still have that garlic curry. Alright, nutmegs, some random garbage. A little bit of milk, that's nice. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have a Luminous Fairy's Choker of Concentration. 20 energy, 20 discipline, 4 core stats. Man. We only have so many slots in the bank for items that are just like, plus 20 of a stat, but this one's actually pretty good, it seems like. Alright, we'll go ahead and bank that. Withdraw something that's not actually that good. Man, we have so much stuff. You know, a thing that gives plus 10 stats become totally passé. We are no longer interested in it. Alright, we can sell those 2 things. Okay. So this is going to be super fun for everybody. I'm going to pop over to the Discord and just read... I know I saw a post about how this system is supposed to work. I guess, actually, let's go check with Dorito first. You have anything for me? No. Man, he even said the thing. I wonder if maybe it's not actually totally implemented yet. Because we do have the equipment slot for it now. We have an emblem space. Well, let's go pick up rumors if there are any available. Nope, not doing the spiny maze. Seriously not doing the spiny maze. Absolutely. She is obsessed. Aaron, you gotta take it easy with the spiny maze nonsense. At 300 gold or 500 JP. Honestly, 500 JP is a price that I might be willing to pay. I guess I'm not really that injured. You know what I should probably... The price I should probably pay is like a banana. Oh, it might be 2 bananas. Yeah, it's going to take 2 bananas to get me back to totally full. Let's summon a new wolf. Okay, get all of our energy back from the banana, because that's what they're for. Alright, well, I'm ready to fight the Duke, I guess. I'm gonna pop over to the Discord real quick, just see if I can find the thing. Master a job, then talk to Dorito is all it says in the beta patch notes. What are weapon masteries? Nope, that didn't have any effect at all. Well, you know what? I'll figure this out between this episode and next episode, I guess. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time while recording reading over patch notes and Discord messages. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I gotta grab a pet. Alright, we know how this goes. It looks like there's no changes to this dialogue for New Game Plus. I really wish he wouldn't describe me as fleshy. That never goes anywhere good. It's never been, hey, fleshy pal of mine, here's your birthday party, right? It's always they want to do something weird with your flesh. Alright, he's going to complain about the doorway. We should be able to get some pretty good hails of arrows and stuff off here. This seems like a fine time to engage the Shadow Stalk while I wait for enemies to come in on us a little bit. Hey, you know, this'll do. Do I want to try to grab that guy? He might come forward onto the spikes. I'm a little worried that if I lay this here, the Duke might charge me and not get hit. Yeah, it's probably safer to do it this way. Oh, I should have wildcarded before using any of my abilities. I don't want to waste Arrow Storm time, though, so let's just shoot. So a single turn occurred, and Duke Dirtbeak is now at 13% health. My poor Spirit Wolf is really taking a beating for us. Okay. Well, we always knew that his cryptic, oh no, she fights like, how can it be, was about the boss lady, but now we have a much better idea of what all that actually means. Oh, don't kill him. Well, I was kind of hoping you would hit him, though. No, are you not going to hit him? Do it again. Okay, 14%. That'll do it. Gonna get ourselves a new alchemist of a higher level. No? Maybe it's because he's the boss encounter version of the thing? Oh hey, Dirtbeak's spare armor. That overstuffed chicken should keep a better eye on his things. Well, it is medium armor. It might be good for us. A ceiling reinforced crossbow of avarice and treasures. Luminous shock ring of avarice and quickness. Some pretty good stuff here. How many points of damage am I willing to take to pick up loot? As we swing over here with a grappling hook and grab this. Wow, that's kind of a lot of damage, actually. I'm gonna wait for my grappling hook to come off cooldown and just swing over to here. Sorry, bird boys, this is mine now. Let's have a look at this armor. Brigand's Cloak and Dagger now moves through and strikes 2 targets. Brigand's Firebomb has a shorter fuse and cooldown. Increased damage to bandits by 20%. Reduced damage from bandits by 20%. And you do fight bandits all the way up to the top of the dungeon. Plus HP, plus dodge. 14% physical resistance, minus 8 damage from physical. I wonder. Minus 8 damage from physical seems awfully good. The thing is, challenges. Minus 25% damage from champion. Ooh, it says basic attacks now. Was that always the case? I don't know. We could intentionally try to stick to each split, each place where the dungeon forks. One side has bandits, I believe. So we could just try to stick to fighting bandits for the rest of the game. And that way, when we're we're fighting bandit champions and stuff, it'll still be almost as good. Minus 25% damage from champions is so powerful, though. Like, we definitely would have died a couple of times without this. What about this thing? Our bow is 340 power. Seal enemies on hit. Gold from monsters. I mean, those aren't particularly good traits. The seal enemies on hit thing is great, but this one has extra crit damage, and extra pet damage. Yeah, this turned out to be a really, really good crossbow. I think we probably should just stick with this thing. We do need a second... we need our second weapon to be better. We should probably item dream this thing up a little bit. In fact, that might be a good thing to go do right now. Let's move up to the branching meadow so that we have this unlocked as a... quick travel location. And then let's go back and level up our other bow. Because when I have to switch to it, the difference in damage is really noticeable. Hey, Grotto. I've proven that I can defeat the Duke. Nope, it's still not time. Okay. I'll be back. I did. I have found many, many rose petals, actually. Okay, so it's, New Game Plus is redisplaying some of the tutorial stuff to us. We don't really have that much gold, huh? Well, still, let's do this. I'm really more interested in just raising the power. It doesn't need to become a great weapon. It is still our backup weapon. I guess for the moment, I don't have a backup weapon. That's maybe a little dangerous. If we run into some physical immunes. Okay, these guys are still very interested in me. Where did my robot just run off to? Okay, Deadly Void still does way less damage than any other similar effects. So yeah, I guess for right now, the only use we have for job points is breeding monsters and using it to pay for healing. We should probably go get the gold frog. My pets are fighting something. Wow, I can kill a gold frog much more quickly than I used to be able to. Hey pet, feel free to get over here and help. Okay, that was actually a little bit more difficult than I was expecting, considering that none of those guys were even champions. Let's grab the loot we can get and keep moving here. My poor pet is really suffering. Now, why don't we... Do we have a dream chalice? I think I picked up a chalice. Yeah, okay. No sense in holding on to this, right? That was something. Those chalices just are not very good. Ow. Man, that was a heck of a frog hop. Seems like we're going to end up fighting kind of a lot of monsters right now. Let's roll the bones. We have some good AoE here. Oh, it cursed them, and then the curse immediately got cleared from the crystal. I was kind of hoping for the AoE damage. I'm basically always, when I do that, hoping for the AoE damage. I don't think we need to Aerostorm here. I mean, I guess there's no cost to doing it, right? Oh, well, there's our Memory King. This is a really bad time for the Rockbot to get himself killed. Man, what does immediately mean where you're from? Okay, that's not good. It's just a random Floriconda, but it is going to complicate matters somewhat. Because we try to keep our wolf alive and just shoot at this thing, there's not really a lot else for us to do. I'm gonna wild card, get my crit rate up. Start shadow stalking, hopefully it'll be enough of a distraction. Not great. Okay, he's got illusions. That's also bad. I mean, the hail of arrows is going to be very helpful in a second here. I just have to not die until then. Should I just heal myself? I think I'm going to take the shot here. We might, between the attack and the hail of arrows, this might be lethal. Of course, I would have to not get parried for it to be lethal. Let's eat some... There's some sushi still. Crit chance. HP regen. Let's go HP regen. Why can I not hit this guy? Okay, there we go. Well, that was annoying. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid, was getting frog hopped. We are currently toxified, and I'm actually really concerned. These things should be going away, but we don't actually get any information on how long that's going to take to happen. So I might die here, because I can't actually heal myself due to the toxification. Like, we have to healing flask, but it's just going to be not very effective. And I think I have a mint fat brew. Right? Yeah, this is not enough health. We really need a super brew due to the fact that we are probably going to take a lot of damage and our healing is halved. I guess I could teleport scroll out. They just used their hop, so they won't have it again for a little while? Okay. And in fact, they despawned. Finally. Right, I don't have any... Don't have any stamina, so I can't use any of my cool abilities, man. Please stop hitting me. Alright, well, there's my longbow of flames and frog slaying. Actually, that is a relevant thing. How do I not take lethal damage here? Because who knows how much I'm going to get hit for between the two of them. Honestly, let's just take this really seriously. Let's eat the big sushi. How's that for a euphemism? Did you hear what happened to Daryl? Yeah, he really ate the big sushi. I guess I just have to not die until my portal triggers. Okay. That sucked. Alright, I have one turn to use a dream something. Let's... Yep, that'll do it. Okay, that really sucked, but we did get the weapon upgrade we were looking for. 251 is not bad. Plus 30% damage to frogs, totally relevant. You fight frogs pretty much all over the place. Get our pet back. So we should probably try to get a cool new monster and then, like, breed him with the Rockbot, maybe? We might be able to do that. That left me with not a ton of money. Uh-oh. Seems to have broken again. Okay, hold on. Somebody told me how to fix this, but I don't remember exactly what the method was. Okay, hold on. Can we just put him back in the corral? Yeah, somebody told me they'd discovered a workaround. Return pet to corral. Okay, can I get him out again? Will he just work if I do that? Yeah, maybe that's all it takes. Nope. Oh, you know what? I bet it was return to the corral, then title screen out, then get him back out. Well, hold on a second. So we have a bad hand. I might be able to push on just a little bit without him. And maybe we want to actually take a break here. You know what? Yeah, that'll be the end of the episode. We'll fix the pet bug by the morning, and I'll figure out exactly how this job emblem system works, because I am eager to dig into it. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come back next time. I'm afraid we may not be long for the world, given how much trouble we're already having. But we're going to push on as far as we can. And we'll see you then.